Hello, hello, my friends. I am just going to get our computer going over here, and we shall be ready for our crafting event this week. What's the go here? Why do I struggle with this every single week? There we go. There we go. We're up. So today is Monday, December 6th. Oh my gosh, 2023. Can't believe December has already started. That's just crazy. So make sure that if you are watching live, the little red live rectangle will be up in the corner. And if not, make sure that you say that you're watching it on replay so I know who's come out to have a little bit of a play with us today. I love replay because it allows me, I often need to watch replays of videos because it's just, maybe they don't work at the right time or that kind of thing. So if you know other people that would like to watch the replays, please invite them to come. Good morning, Leanne. How are you? I hope you're having a great week. It is Wednesday, and we are going to be quick and fast this morning because my son needs to get to work. He got called into work today, so we need to have him there at 10. So we are going to be quick and fast. What have you been up to, Leanne, since we didn't craft on Monday? Harvest time is so busy. It's just crazy and full on, but that's good. So if this is your first time watching, I'm Pam Jorgensen. I am an independent demonstrator here in regional Victoria, Australia, and I am out on a farm. So it is harvest time. It is very, very busy. So make sure you say hello. Today is going to be quick, fast, and easy. And I will be posting sometime later this afternoon a written tutorial. I will attach it with this video that I will upload to YouTube. So I'll put the link in our Facebook group today as well. Good morning, Jeanette. It's so good to see you. Lots of exciting things happening in our Stampin' Up world. Oh my gosh, for demonstrators, it's the most exciting time because it's the Stampin' Up pre-order time for celebration. And oh my gosh, you guys, the celebration products are amazing. Now I do have, let me pull up for you. I can't show you the insides, but I can show you the outsides of our new catalogs. Now, if you've ordered in the last, since we've had the last catalog, I have ordered one of these for you. We could just order them this week, so it'll probably be, I don't even know when our orders will ship, but as soon as they come, I will get one out to you. And if you need one, let me know, and I would be happy to send you one if you don't already have a demonstrator. Good morning, Maxine, and good morning, Joyce. So today I thought we would make a really cute, simple little decorative box that you can hang on the Christmas tree, or you could leave on somebody's door. Who leaves little gifts for people? I just think sometimes it's the little gifts that they make people feel good. So on Friday night, it was my birthday, and my team came out, and many of my team came out, I should say, and they brought a cake, and we had a little team meeting, and it was just so much fun. And one of the gals taught, Leslie is her name, and she taught this amazing little project, and I thought you guys would love it. Like, she wasn't intending to teach it. She was just showing us, and I fell in love with it. And so I loved it so much, I thought you guys might like to see it too. So let me flip my camera down. Let's get ready to flip it down. And what is the go here? I'm always having issues. What's the deal here? So with that, I thought you guys would also like to create this little box. And like I said, I will have now what have I done? You guys, sometimes I just cannot figure things out. And with where'd my little flipper go? There we go. There's my flipper. With this little project, you could put in some little treats. You could make some candy. You can use it with absolutely any designer series paper that you have. I'm actually using a non-traditional paper today. So let me flip my camera. Excuse the mess in the background. You guys are going to be shocked if you can see the back end of my room. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. So I'm going to flip the camera down. We're going to get started because I need to be out of here by 9:25. All right. I've never talked so fast in my life, you guys. Here we go. Hang on. It's going to be a crazy ride. All right. So let's get the camera nice and straight. So we have a new host code today. Don't forget that there's a new clearance rack refresh that has come up. So it's amazing. I hate things that are crooked. So let's see if I can get my camera straight here. All right. So for this morning, we are using basic black. You could use whatever color design or cardstock you have that matches your designer series paper. I've gone with basic black. Now my papers, look at those. Aren't those fun? Those papers are actually called the Stargazing 12 by 12. And if you look at the paper, this is one side. Oh my gosh. Look at how bright it is. But some of these pieces are perfect for our project today. Look at that. That's just some beautiful star paper. So always forget, don't forget to look at the opposite sides of your paper. Good morning, Lynn. Good morning. You have already seen this project on Saturday. So, okay, so here we go. I'm going to grab some of my papers. I'm going to grab my scoring tool. You will need that. And you will need a piece of cardstock. Now your cardstock is going to measure 3.5 inches across by 6.5 inches long. I am going to be scoring that at, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. So I'm going to put it into my scoring tool and I'm going to score that at 2.5 inches. So I loved this project so much. I did it with my stampers on Saturday, my stamp clubs that we always do their little breakup. So it's really quite fun. Now I want to score this at the 1/2 inch mark. So I'm going to slide that over and score that at 1/2 inch. It's so much easier to score it on the right side than the left because it's a little bit, it's just easier. Now, then I flip it around. I'm going to come back and I'm going to score it at 1.5 inches, 3.5 inches, and 4.5 inches. And that's it. Now you will need to use a shape. So I'm going to be using the deckled circles. And like I said, it's not my original idea. Leslie shared it with our team on Friday night and I absolutely loved it. Now the deckled circle dies, because there's so many, there's actually 14 of them. I shared this tip before, but I just took some retired cardstock and cut out every single size so I could figure out really simple what size circle I would like to use on my project. So for this project today, I am using what I call number 7. So that's the 7th one. If you had all of your circle dies laying in a pile or lined up, this is the 7th one from the middle, and that's number 8. Okay, so those are what I have used to cut out my 2 shapes, my big and my small. Now I've also cut out, this is your glimmer paper. So this is your silver and gold. Looks like this. This is silver. This is all I have left of silver. Good morning, Margie. So I have taken some of our gold. Now I know Margie and Lynn made this weekend because they are Stamp Club members. And so you can watch it again so you can remember how to make this. I just absolutely love this. So if you're interested in Stamp Club, let me know because we will be starting a new year next year. Now, this is the gold glimmer because like I said, I had no silver left. And this has the adhesive sheets already on the back, which makes this really simple. I'm going to peel back those 2 pieces of protective covering, and I'm going to marry these up so that I can cut these and punch through them in one go. And the reason is I want to have the pretty size showing for both. Oh, I should show you what we're making. Oh my goodness, here we go. Let me just get this one together. There we go. So we are making something that might look like this. So this is the ornament box. Look at that. You could hang that on the tree. You could leave that on somebody's door. I just absolutely love these, and I'm so thankful Leslie shared how to make these with us. So like I said, I do not have any more silver, so I wanted to show you how I cut that out. Now this die is actually from the Countryside dies in the annual catalog, but you could use absolutely any dies that you had. Lynn says she highly recommends Stamp Club. It's so much fun. It is a lot of fun. And next year, whether you can come in person, maybe you live too far away, you will be able to do it online as well. Okay, so switch that one out for silver. And the reason that I wanted to show you that piece is this was the original one we made on Friday night. And if you can see, we just used a gold paper. Like I said, this was a spur of the moment thing. But I decided I did not like the fact that we could see that white. Okay, so that's why we double-sided our paper so that it shows prettiness on both sides. Oh, good morning, Miss Regan. I have not seen you for so long. I hope you guys are doing well up there. Okay, so let's show you how to assemble, because there's actually a little trick to this little box. So don't forget that I will post a tutorial this afternoon when I get back from running around, and then you'll have all the measurements and you can make these. We decided that you can make these with ovals as well, and that would be really cool, or squares, whatever shape that you had. So what I'm going to do is I did go ahead and bend up on my score lines just to make it a little bit easier to see. And I am just going to cut up to that first score mark that we made. Well, actually the only score mark that we made at the 2.5 inches. And that way I could see them a little bit better on this dark cardstock. So let's go ahead and glue this little box together. Ooh, I got out a new isn't it so exciting to have a new bottle of glue? Oh my gosh, I just love that. But it means that it's really nice and fresh and juicy, which sometimes is not quite what you want. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys, oh my gosh, another trick I learned this weekend. And seriously, I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for almost 18 years, coming up on 18, and I had never heard of this. Okay, so here is our little box. And when we look down into a box, it would be nice to have that really pretty flat side. So I'm going to fold that one in first. Then you fold in your two little square pieces, and then fold your final rectangle over the top. And it hides these ugly little squares. So let's put a little bit of glue on those. Seriously, you guys, that was the best trick I have learned in ages. Okay, and I'm just going to put a little bit of my glue down onto that rectangle over the bottom. And then just to get that bottom nice and adhered, because it's really kind of awkward, I'm just going to stick my glue bottle in there and give it a little bit of a push. Okay, there we go. And that will adhere that nice and flat. Now, we're working a little bit backwards, so what I want you guys to do when you make this is go ahead and do your little embellishment first, whether you're using a punch to make your little ornament hanger, or whether you're using a die like what I use. You can use anything in your stash. So what I'm going to do is I've cut that rectangle in half, and I'm going to pair that up. And the reason that I'm doing that is so that I get this punched evenly. I'm going to grab a pencil because, of course, you know I don't get anything straight the first time. I'm just going to put a little pencil mark so that I can see where I want to punch out my circle. I'm going to grab my crocodile because I have it here, and it's nice and close, and I'm just going to punch my circle. And now we're going to come back into our two die cut deckled circles. You can always tell which side is the pretty side of your deckled circle because it's not as rough. It has more of a curved edge, and the other side looks a little, I don't know, rougher. You can see that. But what you want to do is you want to take your good side, which is so not what we're used to, right? We usually cover up our bad side. And I'm going to add a little bit of my liquid glue, and I'm going to adhere down my ornament holder on my good side. You can put that as high or low as you want. I have it up about, maybe a little bit more than 1/2 inch, okay? Now, this is my good side of my second piece, and I want to then flip that over, okay? So that I make sure that I am gluing my second piece of the ornament holder on the back, okay? So I'm going to marry up my circles. I'm going to flip that over, go ahead and add some of my liquid glue. And then I'm just going to line that up. Now remember, this is the good side, right? The pretty side. I'm going to line up that ornament topper so that it is even. And I'm going to double check and make sure that they are in the same spot. Now that will become important when we tie our ribbon on. And the beauty of our liquid glue is you can slide it around to match. Okay, does that make sense? Then you can take your designer series paper, so these were my 2 pieces, and see how bright it is on the back. And you can go ahead and glue those down now. And we're going to cover up our tabs that we glued down, our silver tabs. So we're going to hide those. So put one here. I might go like this. Just like that. Whoops. And then on the opposite side, we'll add this one. Perfect. Now you could add sentiments if you wanted. You'd probably want to do that before you glue anything down. I'm just going to give everything a quick push. Not quite glued yet, but that's okay. Okay, so on this side, what I want to do now is I want to adhere my box. So go ahead and add your liquid glue. And when you put that into your onto your ornament, you want to make sure that that is nice and straight. And that's probably the trickiest bit. And have a look, set it up so that you're looking straight on, and make sure that that is nice and even and straight. And once you're happy with that, go ahead and add some liquid glue and add that second piece to the back. Set it up, and I would actually visualize. Now, one of the girls said that they would use a skewer and stick it through there to make sure that these are equal. But I just look and make sure that I can see directly through the holes as I'm looking face on. Okay, so if you look straight down, you would be able to see those holes through there. And I'm going to take some of my silver ribbon. You could use whatever ribbons that you have. And then I'm going to show you how I decorated it. It is so fast, so simple, perfect for coworker gifts, or maybe you have to do a Kris Kringle with your family and you just want to give them a little gift. You could even tuck a gift card in there if you wanted. I'm just going to take this ribbon and tie it in a knot. They look like tree bubbles. Yes, exactly. That's it, Regan. Okay, now for this piece, what I have done is, remember in our catalog, in our holiday catalog, that the Night Divine, so we're focusing on the retired stuff, right? And the night, or the Oh Holy Night suite is retiring. So I have pulled out these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Night Divine dies again, because I just think they're amazing. And I have cut the, oh, I've lost my little guy. Oh, here he is. I've cut the whole manger scene, the sheep, and the little goat. And I've already cut them out of basic black cardstock. Then I've gone ahead and used my silver and cut out one of those silver adhesive stars, right? And this is beautiful because you do not need to worry about trying to stick that little star on. Now I think we're going to flip this over to the opposite side. And for this, I am going to use my black dimensionals because they hide, right? So let me put in one on our little sheep here. Or that might be, no, that's the sheep. And here's our little goat. And I'm going to put one down here, or our little calf maybe. It might be a calf. And I've already gone ahead and put them on the black of the, on the back of the black. My gosh, say that really quick, girls. Of the little manger scene, just so, because I knew we were going to have to work pretty quick today. My little pick tool's getting full, so I better empty it. There we go. This one doesn't want to come off. He's being stubborn. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to take that onto our little bauble. And I'm just going to set that like that. Whoops, I've missed a piece of our black cardstock, so let me pull that. Well, I think I might have a dimensional underneath of it, so that's going to stay. And I'm just going to pop up our little sheepy and our little calf, something like that. And because this little die cut star is an adhesive sheet, I can just peel off that backing, and I'm just going to pop that down into our ornament. Now you could repeat this on the other side if you wanted, and I'm just going to grab, what are these? These are our adhesive back sparkle gems, and I'm going to add one of these clear sparkle gems right in the middle. There we go. And that is our simple, fast ornament project, you guys, that you could hang on the tree with gifts in it for people, or you could hang it on your coworkers' desks. And you could put anything on there. You could turn this into a birthday design and put some little treats in there. You could also make this box go the wider way if you wanted to have a wider box. And then you could have some white on the back if you wanted to add a sentiment or leave a little message. But that is our bauble tree ornament decoration for the day. So I'm going to flip my camera up just for a minute. I've never stamped so fast in my life, my friends. Oh, now I am upside down. There I am. Oh my gosh, there we go. So with that, I hope that you have enjoyed seeing how to make this fun little bauble decoration. I would say to you, experiment. Okay, so here's some more. The first one that I showed it had more, whoops, it fell on the floor. Let me grab it. So this one had more of the gold leaf, and you lost a little bit because the background was so pretty and so busy. So keep that in mind as you are creating those, that you keep a background that's fairly easy to see depending upon what you put in the front. So there's lots of good things. The dies are still available in the online shop, and so is the paper that actually coordinates it with it, but I have none left. The clearance rack has been refreshed, and oh my gosh, my favorite gems ever are out there, so I'm going shopping to get some of those, but go out and have a look at that. If you guys have questions, reach out. Otherwise, I will see you guys next Monday at 9 o'clock. Fingers crossed that harvest is kicked off and we are not running around. All right, you guys, have a great day. And maybe next Monday, I will bring in Molly and you can see the little spicy angel, as we call her. She's so cute. I just love her. All right, you guys, have a great week. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.